We have two great teams about to go head-to-head here. And for those of you that are following along at home and want to play with us, they know the rules, but I'll share them with you just so that everything's clear here. Round one, questions are worth 5 and 10 points. I got to finish that question before these guys can buzz in. If they get the answer right, they will get the points. If they don't, the other team gets a chance to steal. Whoever is trailing after that first round will get to choose from our 3 categories in the blitz, which is my favorite part because we get to go really fast through a lot of trivia. You'll get 1 minute to answer as many questions from that category as you can, but if you miss those, the other team still is going to get a chance to steal those from you. And then we get to round 3, another one that's formatted exactly like our first round, only the questions, man, this can really add up, are worth 5 to 20 points each. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the semifinals of the Rotary Challenge, where we have Crawford and Midway going head-to-head. They've been at this before, they've won, but there's only one winner that can advance. But I know both teams are smart enough. Do you feel good, Crawford?
Sir.
Yeah. How about you, Midway?
We're feeling good.
All right, they're feeling good. You know the rules? You know the rules?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I just think we just get into this thing. How about that? So, round 1, here we go. The legs of a right triangle measure 18 inches and 24 inches. How long is the hypotenuse of the triangle?
27 inches.
No.
18.
It's 30 inches. Now answer these 4 questions in the category of U.S. city. Until 1964, residents of what city in the United States were not allowed to vote for president?
Washington, D.C.
Correct. What would you find the world's largest inland cotton market in Atlanta, Dallas, Miami, or Memphis?
Atlanta.
No.
Memphis.
Memphis is correct. The largest Chinese community outside of the Far East is found in what city?
San Francisco.
Correct. I now have a 3-part mini-series of questions for 5 points each about the major TV networks. TV networks, right here. This was the first all-color TV network.
NBC.
Correct. Which news network has a New York headquarters building known as the Black Rock?
ABC.
No.
CBS.
Correct. Which network has the most affiliate stations?
ABC.
No.
ESPN.
No. That would be NBC. Which of the following best illustrates the uniform expansion of the universe? Patterned wallpaper, an automobile engine, a Tinker Toy structure, or a balloon being blown up?
Balloon being blown up.
Correct. Name of the countries that are Finland's neighbors to the east and to the west?
Norway.
Wait, hold on. Nope.
Norway and Sweden.
No.
Norway, Russia.
No, it's Russia and Sweden, respectively. I will define 4 4-letter words. They're clean. Each uses the same letters and same number of times, but in different arrangements. Identify all 4 words. A, you'll want to write these down, makes a clear profit. B, a number, plural. C, dispatched. And D, bird's home. Identify all 4 words. A, makes a clear profit. B, a number, plural. C, dispatched. And D, bird. Okay.
Nets, tens, scent, and nest.
Boom. Every piece of U.S. paper money carries this statement. This note is blank for all debt. No. This note is blank for all debts, public and private. Fill in the blank.
Legal tender.
Correct. Representative George Santos was expelled from Congress following a scathing report by which House committee that found substantial evidence of lawbreaking by a New York...
House Judiciary Committee?
No. Lawbreaking by the New York Republican. Ethics. What word best describes the style in which the French composers Ravel and Debussy composed?
Contemporary.
Nope.
Baroque.
No. Impressionists. In this city, you can visit the American Banjo Museum in Bricktown, the museum...
Nashville?
No. The Museum of Astrology, and the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. The only Capitol building in the world that has a producing oil well under it is found in what U.S. city?
Austin.
No. Oklahoma City. Who hit the top 10 album chart more than anyone in pop music history with 84 albums?
George Strait.
No.
Taylor Swift.
Huh?
Taylor Swift.
No. Elvis Presley. What was the standard weapon of the British infantry from the late 13th century until 1595?
Musket.
No. No. Longbow. What is the most abundant mineral in the body?
Carbon.
No.
Calcium.
Correct. Let's get a score check real quick here from our judges.
Okay, we have Midway at 35 and Crawford at 40.
All right, 40 to 35. These semifinals, this is where it gets tight, folks. Every point matters here. Let's continue. What word did most people answer the telephone with when it was first introduced at the end of the 19th century?
Hello.
No. No, it was ahoy. Don't know why, but it was. But Thomas Edison later suggested it would be hello. Henry Hudson, the Englishman, explored the area around the Hudson River in 1609 for what company?
The British East India? No,
No.
I'm sorry, the Hudson Bay Company.
No.
The British West Indies?
No, Dutch East Indian. The Red Shirts and the Red Brigades are associated with Italy. With what country would you link the Red Guards?
Russia.
Vatican?
No.
England.
No, China. The inhabitants of this island, although U.S. citizens, neither pay federal taxes nor vote in national election.
Puerto Rico.
Correct. The Swedes brought their own timber with them when they settled in Delaware. What type of building did they introduce?
Log cabin.
Correct. What mythical Scottish town appears for one day every 100 years?
Fairyland.
No. Brigadoon. What president was known as the most spirited bench warmer when he played football at Whittier College?
John F. Kennedy.
No.
Theodore Roosevelt.
No. Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon. Excuse me there. All right, looks like we've reached the end of this round for round one. And judges, what is our score?
We have a tie. Both teams are at 45.
45 apiece. You definitely want to come back for the lightning round. That's where a lot of points can be made, and the third round as well. We'll be right back. Yes.
On Good Morning Texas, we believe a great day starts with the right ingredients. Fresh fresh news stories that highlight the best in your neighborhood.
Plus an accurate morning forecast.
Then add some of the best journalism around.
Then you have all the ingredients for a great start to your day. A true recipe for success.
Start your day the right way.
Only on Good Morning Texas, where good mornings begin.
Wake up with us every weekday morning starting at 5 a.m.
You know, a lot of people in this business, I think they forget sometimes that we're doing a service. I'm not here for the fame or, the attention. That's not why I'm doing this. I got into the business because I wanted to join my love for weather with forecasting it and also telling people about it. I think when you love something, you exude that energy. Television was that way for me to talk about what I love. I get to talk about what I love for a living, and that's really tremendous. But again, I'm not in it for me. I'm here to help people. I want to help people, day to day, make those day-to-day decisions. That's another reason why I got into this business. There's going to come a day where people are going to rely on what we're doing to maybe save lives. That's kind of just my calling in a way, I feel. I'm here to help people, serve the community, and really be here for Central Texas when they need us most. Watch me on 25 News, connecting Central Texas.
Follow 25 News on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to get real-time updates from KXXV.com and what's going on in the community.
Yes. All right, we are here for the lightning round, and usually the team that has the least amount of points, well, they go first. Folks, we have a tie. Let's come up here, team captains. We're going to do this professionally. Best of 3, rock, paper, scissors. There's nothing else. There's no water balloon or anything like that. So rock, paper, scissors. Get ready.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
Rock,
That's one.
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That's 1-1.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right. That means, will we give Crawford a chance to go first, or would you like to go last?
Can we hear the categories first?
Oh, yes, you may. It'll be nonfiction, American history, and sports.
Yeah. You want to go first?
Go first with American history.
You can go first?
All right, we'll take American history.
American history. 1 minute on the clock, please. And here we go. The Fredericksburg and Spotsylvania National Military Parks are in what state?
Virginia.
Correct. Name the largest body of water that Jim Bridger discovered.
Salt Lake City? Or Salt Lake. Salt Lake.
Great Salt Lake.
Yes. The Ellis Island of the West was located in what bay?
San Francisco.
Who served as president of the U.S. when the Compromise of 1820 went into effect?
Andrew Jackson?
No. What was the most frequent used defoliant during Vietnam?
Machete.
No. What was the United States' longest war?
Vietnam? Vietnam?
No. What alliterative name was given to the federal legislature of the original 13 colonies?
Constitutional Congress.
First
No.
Continental Congress. Continental.
Okay. All right. That's where we have to stop right there. So that means they did not get number 2.
Did not get numbers.
Do they get number 2? The first answer was not.
They got 2.
Okay, they said Salt Lake City.
Yeah. Great Salt Lake. Great Salt Lake.
Okay, okay. All right. I'm just making sure. All right. So American history, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 questions that you can try to steal here. Here we go. Who served as president of the U.S. when the Compromise of 1820 went into effect?
That would be James Monroe.
Correct. What was the most frequent used defoliant during the Vietnam War?
Pass.
What was the United States' longest war?
War for Independence.
No. What alliterative name was given to the federal legislature of the original 13 states?
Continental Congress.
Correct. What was the most frequent use of defoliant during the Vietnam War? Oh, wait, this is not time. Sorry. There we go. That would be Agent Orange. Agent Orange. All right. That is the end of the first part of this. What's the score?
We have Midway at 65 and Crawford at 75.
75-65. All right. Y'all want nonfiction or sports?
Sports.
Sports. That's what I would have gone with as well. All right. Let's put a minute on the clock. And there we go. The foot fault is a penalty in what sport?
Tennis.
What word indicates that one player needs one more point to win a tennis game?
Game point.
What stat is the tackling of the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage?
Sack.
1/8 of a mile, or 220 yards, is what distance commonly used in horse racing?
200 meters.
No. Of Florida's 3 NFL teams, which has never played in a Super Bowl?
No. Pass.
Highway tires have what that slicks used in drag racing lack?
Pass.
Buzz, the mascot for Georgia Tech, is what type of colorful wasp?
A yellow jacket.
In a swimming medley, what stroke is swum last?
Freestyle.
Correct. All right. So Crawford, you're going to get a chance for 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Y'all ready? Here we go. What word indicates that one player needs one more point to win a tennis game?
Advantage.
Correct. 1/8 of a mile, or 220 yards, is what distance commonly used in horse racing?
Furlong.
Of Florida's 3 NFL teams, which has never played in a Super Bowl?
Jaguars.
Yes. Highway tires have what that slicks used in drag racing's lack?
Treads.
I'm reading it word for word. Highways.
Treads.
Huh?
Treads.
Treads is right. All right. So that is the end of round 2. Let's go ahead and get the scores.
Midway 105, Crawford 115.
115 to 105. Round 3 decides who goes to the finals, and that is next. Yes.
On Good Morning Texas, we believe a great day starts with the right ingredients. Fresh news stories that highlight the best in your neighborhood.
Plus an accurate morning forecast.
Then add some of the best journalism around.
Then you have all the ingredients for a great start to your day. A true recipe for success.
Start your day the right way.
Only on Good Morning Texas, where good mornings begin.
Wake up with us every weekday morning starting at 5 a.m.
My name is Brian Henley, and I am the General Curator here at the Cameron Park Zoo. A good forecast is important to me because it really helps us plan our day and how to best take care of our animals here at the zoo so that we ensure that we are providing the best care for them that we can. So I like to watch Josh Johns in the morning, especially before coming to work, so I have a good idea of what to expect throughout the day. My name is Brian, and 25 weather is more than a forecast. It helps me protect the animals that I love.
Well, I am from the 903 East Texas. It's not too far from here. Central Texas just reminds me of home. There are trail rides here, there are fishing holes, and good food, everything that you will find back in East Texas. So it's just home away from home. I am a mother. She is my first passion. I love watching her grow every day, learn something new. And she actually helped me get back into my original passion that I had when I was in high school, which is photography. And my third passion is to give back to the youth. I worked in Boys and Girls Clubs throughout college, and I find that helping the youth helps me because they can teach you something too. And the youth doesn't ask to be here, so anything that I can do to help a young person grow, I'm gonna do that.
I'm Epiphany Lachey, your neighborhood reporter in Belton.
Welcome to the final round of the semifinals. This one will decide who goes to the finals. And let's go to the judges' first score check real quick.
Midway 105, Crawford, 115.
115 to 105. Folks, this is going to decide it all. Thinking caps on. Thinking caps on. Let's do this thing. A Foucault pendulum proves that the Earth rotates. What apparent force causes it to move its plane of oscillation?
Gravity.
No.
Inertia.
No, Coriolis. In one of the following extremes, can the laboratory achieve more than Mother Nature herself? Is it highest temperature, lowest temperature, strongest pressure, or highest energy?
Lowest temperature.
Correct. The largest freshwater fish can weigh as much as 2,200 pounds. What is it called?
Grouper. Giant grouper.
No.
Is it catfish?
No, it's sturgeon. Can Charlotte's Web best be described as a story of romance, adventure, and sex, or friendship?
Friendship.
Yes. Originally referring to a hood worn by a canon of a cathedral, this word also applies to a game in which the pieces are sometimes called bones, but are also rectangular in shape and have dots on them. What's the word?
Dominoes.
Yes. According to biblical prophecy, what shall lie down with the lamb?
The lion.
Mm-hmm. What two cities mark the extremes of the English Channel swims? What two cities mark the extremes of English Channel swims?
Lyon and Southampton.
No.
Calais and Andover.
Calais and Dover. Dover is the answer. Astronomers measure the light coming to Earth from a star on a fixed scale. In the scale, the different degrees are named first, second, and so forth, starting with the brightest star. First, second, what?
Third.
No.
Most luminous.
No, magnitude. How many engines are there on one wing of a 747?
2.
Correct. We got it there. Name the Englishman who found he could use less seed by planting in rows using his invention of the seed drill.
John Deere.
No. Jethro Tull. What sport would you associate with Ralph Lauren?
Polo.
Mm-hmm. By what more familiar name do we know the European area called Côte d'Azur?
Ivory Coast.
No.
Normandy.
No, it's the Riviera. What two nations lie on either side of the Windward Passage?
Morocco and Spain?
No. Cuba and Haiti. Cuba and Haiti. Let's get a score check real quick here.
Midway, 115, Crawford, 140.
140, 115. They're pulling away a little bit, but there's still time. Let's do this. Give the word and its spelling. A loan to buy a house.
Mortgage.
Correct. What do users...
Spelling.
Huh?
M.
Oh yeah, and spell.
M-O-R-T-G-A-G-E.
Okay. What do users call computers that are dropped from the company's product line, making it hard to find supplies of parts, programs, and peripheral devices?
Discontinued.
No. Orphans. What is the name of the principal ballet company of Moscow?
Yeah, just Moscow Ballet.
No.
Russian Ballet Company.
No. Bolshoi. One of the cities on our Atlantic coast has twice been besieged and captured by armies in times of war. The wars were the American Revolution and the war between the states. What is the city?
Charleston.
Correct. What's par on a 240-yard golf hole?
4.
No.
3.
Yes. What special groups of people may be allowed to immigrate into the United States regardless of the quotas that normally limit immigration?
Marital status?
No.
Refugees?
Correct. What play claims Mozart was murdered by another composer?
Could you repeat the question?
What play claims Mozart was murdered by another composer?
Four Seasons?
No.
Next.
Amadeus. What's the first thing Clark Kent takes off in his transition to Superman?
Glasses.
Correct. The scum of humanity, blood-stained criminals, is the way Hitler, in his book Mein Kampf, referred to what nation?
Israel?
No.
Russia.
No. Soviet Union.
Oh, yeah.
It was the Soviet Union.
No.
It doesn't count.
We'll take Russia.
No.
Okay, we'll take Russia.
That is not the same.
Yeah, okay. It's two things. So Russia was a state in the Soviet Union. Yeah. At what major German river did Soviet and U.S. forces link up just before the...
The Rhine.
No.
The Rhine?
No, the Elbe.
Yeah.
What uplifting device did Elijah Graves Otis invent?
The escalator?
No.
Elevator.
Correct. What is the distance from home plate to second base to the nearest foot?
90.
No.
120?
Close, 127. 7 states have named it as their state bird, making it the most popular of all state bird.
Bald eagle?
No.
Mockingbird.
No. Cardinal. A great way to end your gourmet dinner is with coffee mixed with steamed milk. This dessert is known by what Italian word?
Cappuccino?
Correct. The name is familiar in both Chicago and Detroit. Chicago was built on the site of a fort by its name and has a street by that name. The namesake is a suburb of Detroit. All were named by the same person. I was trying to get it in there. All righty, that's the end of round 3. Judges, give it to us.
Midway 130, Crawford 200.
200 for Crawford. You are advancing to the final round. Congratulations to you. Midway, man, you did really well. And y'all were in the finals last year, so hey, and y'all are all seniors this year, right?
Yes.
So unfortunately, y'all won't be coming back, but there'll be a new crop of Midwayers as we come into next year. So Crawford, we will see you in the finals, and we're going to see who they play coming up in future rounds right here. Have a good night.